Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And I didn't have no show to review today, honestly. I think I'm doing today. So I was like, well, sorry, people. First things first. I hope everyone had a great day. How was your day? I had a good day at work. I was very productive today. I got all things done. I was productive at my regular job. And also I worked on my, my channel a little bit. I also worked on my Twitter. If y'all not following me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me at Jaylee's Corner on Twitter. I was, tweeting my concerns and comments and stuff. So if you have a Twitter, go ahead and follow. I'm not on there every day now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not on there every day. I don't tweet along with any shows. I tweet after I've watched a show and after I reviewed it, basically, because I can't be tweeting and taking notes at the same time. It's too much. It gets me confused. But yeah, I had a good productive day today, so I hope all of you guys had a good day as well. Here in Michigan, it was very warm today for it to be the end of November. And by warm, I mean it was like between 50 and 60 degrees. Like right now, I have my fan on because it is, a little bit warm in my apartment. I had the window open, but I closed it because I don't like people, might be walking down the corridor of my complex to hear me and my antics. I like to be quiet, and I don't want to be disturbed if someone hears me talking and they start talking back to me. So yeah, keep the window closed. But it was a good day today. So however, since I had nothing to review today, I was like, let me catch up on some of the shows I have not been watching for the past couple, like past week or so. I had like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I had a couple of movies. I had Baltimore Rising, the movie Split. So this stuff I had on my DVR that I had not had a chance to watch. But I was like, oh, well, let me watch the Soul Train Awards. And so, when I started watching them, I was like, let me put my causes and concerns and feelings and expectations up for the Soul Train Awards. It might be 2 days late, but hey, if you follow me on, social media, then you see that I sometimes post things late. So yeah, I thought about doing the Walking Dead review, but I already deleted it off my DVR. And even though it was a good episode, it's getting better. I have been really busy too, so I couldn't do that show on Sundays because I had 3 other shows that I did on Sunday. But I will be back to doing the Walking Dead this coming Sunday and for the rest of the season. Anywho, so this Soul Train Awards that came on Sunday. Erykah Badu was the host. This is I think her 3rd year hosting. She did a good job for the most part. I did fast forward through some stuff. Even though I think she's funny, I just kind of was like, it's 2 days later, so okay, I can hit fast forward. So we see the SWV open up the show. And I guess it's because they've been in the business 25 years. Okay, now this is my thing. I am an SWV fan. I used to sing their songs back when I was in school, and they were performing. They did good. They was dancing around, had the little outfits and everything. However, was it just me, or was Lily and Taj just the backup dancers? I mean, they had songs where both of them were singers in the song. I'm like, why did they do songs where only Coco was singing? I didn't understand that. And I'm like, and we know damn well that Lily and Taj both was lip syncing the background vocals. The background vocals. So I was concerned, not concerned, but just like conflicted, like, I mean, y'all okay just being the backup dancers? I mean, I guess. you have to lip sync, you have to lip sync. It is what it is. But, happy 25th year in the business, you know what I'm saying? I was just confused, like, I mean, I kept saying like they're not gonna say nothing. They're gonna just keep letting Todd, damn it, they're gonna keep letting Coco just sing all her parts. Okay, I get it, because Coco was always the lead singer. But I feel like when you are celebrating someone who has been in the business for 25 years, and they are a group and they're doing their performance, they're doing a group performance, you let each of them have a part in the song to sing, and it shouldn't only be the backup part. Even when Beyonce did the Super Bowl and she brought out, Kelly and Michelle, was it the Super Bowl? No, maybe Beyonce did something. I forgot. No, Justin Timberlake had did something, and he brought out NSYNC, and they sang their little parts or whatever. But it was a time when Beyonce did bring Kelly and Michelle out. It was after they had separated, and they still had Kelly and Michelle do their parts. So I'm like, why wouldn't they have, Coco, Lily, and Taj all sing something. They ain't gotta sing all the high notes, but I mean, just do something with yourselves. So, you know, that part I was like, side eye, whatever. And then when they did the one song where they had, you know, Method Man. Now, I did not know who the other guy who came out before Method Man did to sing with them. But let me say this. You know what I'm saying? Method Man is my husband. Okay? I have like 4 husbands in the fake world. You know, it's Method Man. It's T.I. Tom Welling from Smallville, who plays Superman. And who's my 4th husband? I can't think of my 4th. Oh, Idris Elba. So, you know, those are my 4. No, it's not. It's the dude who played Klaus Michelson on damn it, the show's on hiatus right now. It's a show that come on the CW, but I can't think of the name right now because they have been on hiatus. But yes, the guy who plays Klaus Michelson. Those are my 4 husbands. Anywho, so Method Man came out. It was amazing. I was looking like, yes, coming out looking all sexy like that. Come on out, Method Man. I love him as a rapper, as an actor, just as a whole person. You know what I'm saying? That is one of my, you know, in my head husbands. And he looks amazing. He looks scrumptious. But, you know, but for the most part, the performance they did was great. I just kept thinking, why is the other 2 singers being back up? It was what it was. They didn't do many awards, you know, to my, okay. But the one award that stuck out of my head, it was like, okay, it was the certified award. And the people, it was like, who was on that? It was Lettucey, BBD, you know, Bobby DeVoe, Johnny Gill, and whoever else. But it ended up being a tie. So 2 winners, you know, BBD won and also Lettucey. But I was like, what is the certified award? I mean, I just, you know, I don't, because they had, you know, Deion Cole came out, so, you know, certified means, you know, that you are equipped to be in your field. You know, if you are a doctor, you're certified. If you're a lawyer, you're certified. But you can be president, you ain't got to know nothing. But these people are certified. I'm like, but certified in what? I mean, BBD ain't had a hit since Poison. And I do think Lettucey has had a hit since Poison. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't get what the award was for. Like, are they certified in what exactly? And how did they both tie? And then how did they nominate Johnny Gill and BBD as if they're not in the group together for New Edition? I mean, why didn't y'all just nominate New Edition? I still don't get why BBD won, or Lettucey for that matter. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, they didn't give away many awards. You know, I know Bruno Mars got one. I think Bruno Mars got maybe the best something. The best video. I think SZA won maybe like best new artist. I don't know. I was like, okay, you know, whatever. Tamar's performance. I am a Tamar fan. You know, I talked to my coworker Shannon all the time. You know, we work in the same office and stuff. And, you know, she said before, like, I don't know who Tamar's fan base is. And I was like, it is me. I am a Tamartian, honey. I love Tamar's voice. I love her antics. I love her music. I am a Tamar fan. However, okay, while I think her performance was great, I still had a couple issues with it a little bit. I know that when Tamar sings and she's trying to give that good performance, she does big eyes. You know, she sings and her eyes are bugged out, and that's how she do. I think a lot of different singers do that. She's one of them. However, when she do it, sometimes I'm looking like, Tamar, calm down a little bit. And I felt like her right eye, the eyelash maybe had too much glue on it, because I felt like the lash kept sticking down and she kept having to blink her eye, you know, to get the lash. So I was like, okay, you know, but she looked great. I don't like when she sings in her low register for too long, because it gets a little weird for me. And I don't know, you know, if I don't like when she sings it for too long. I like it when she hits a little low register in pockets here and there, but like a whole low song, as you know, i.e. a Toni Braxton song, I'm not really here for that. I like her and her high pitches. I do. That's what I love. And you know, when she was singing though, after the low pitch, at the beginning of it, she did the little low pitch stuff. You know, that wasn't my favorite, I have to be honest. But when she got to the middle and the end of it, baby, yes, Tamar, come through with the vocals. And I think the reason she did that is because everyone said that when she performed My Man, I believe at the last, maybe another BET Award show, they said that she was lip syncing. I agree that I think Tamar was lip syncing when she sang My Man that last time on that award show. It did seem like she was lip syncing. And what people need to realize is lip syncing does not mean that artists did not sing the song. It just means, excuse me, it just means that they didn't see the song, they didn't sing the song live. It means before the show they sang the vocals so that they can give a good performance, but it's still them singing the song. So I don't mind lip syncing all the way. I mean, I do prefer that my artists, if it's a live show, that they sing live. But sometimes, because you just don't know what's gonna happen, their voice can go out, the mic can, anything could happen. So some artists lip sync for certain stuff, but she damn sure wasn't lip syncing blind. I think she did a phenomenal. I think she sang her heart out. I think the whole situation with her husband fed into that. I feel like she was singing like, boy, you put me through some shit. I'm tired of your shit, and I'm done. I feel like she just did a great job. She sat her ass down and she sang that song and she sang it good. And sometimes that's what we need our artists to do. Sometimes it's not about dancing all around the show and being all active on the stage. Sometimes sit your ass down and just sing. You know what I'm saying? Let us hear them vocals, boo. And that's what she did. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was an amazing performance. Even with the issues that I had personally even with the issues I felt personally, I still felt like she did an amazing job. I feel like Tamar has an amazing voice. I feel like, but she has to sing songs that are made with her voice. You know what I'm saying? She can't be trying to do other stuff, okay? But she's an amazing talent. They had the little one cipher with who was it? It was Fantasia. Bilal was there. Faith Evans. There was another guy. I thought it was cool. Everybody was a little DJ person with it. I liked it. I did. I thought it was cool to have them freestyling and rap and singing their freestyle. I thought it was cool. 112 performance. I thought 112 came through. Okay, I am of the 112 era. I remember when Peaches and Cream came out. I think I was like a senior or a junior in high school, back in 99, 2000 or whatever. I'm an Ice Cube. Where the hell I get Ice Cube from? Am I thirsty? But yeah, I'm a 112 fan. I did, however, think initially that Slim was lip syncing when he first started singing, because his mouth wasn't meeting up with the music. So I'm like, is he lip syncing that part? Like, is his voice not there? Okay, it is what it is. But then when the other guy came up and was singing the rest of the time, I'm like, now his ass ain't lip syncing. Like, them was some real work right there. And they was dancing around, you know what I'm saying? I did chuckle to myself when they started doing the dance for, what was one? I think it was it Peaches and Cream? One of the songs that they started, the first song that they started dancing to, and I was giggling to myself because the lead singer guy, the pose he made came out the blue, and I'm like, why his foot on a tiptoe? And I laugh because everyone says when I take pictures, I always have a tiptoe, and I do. It is what it is. So it made me giggle as they was dancing, but they was dancing they were good. Like, they were dancing, they were singing, they sounded great. They didn't sound winded. Come through 112. I would absolutely be on Tidal tomorrow or tonight, looking up old 112, looking up new 112 songs, and making me a little playlist. They did really good. Peaches and Cream was my shit. Cupid was my shit. 112 as a group was my shit. Loved them back in the day. I hope I don't know if they're on tour or not, but they are another group that can come back and do a tour. It can be a whole Escape, SWV, 112. Who else can come back together? Cut Close. Just some people can all come, Guy, you know what I'm saying? BBD, all of them can just go on a whole little tour together and get it done. But yeah, they did great. You know what I'm saying? I was really impressed with their performance. We see SWV got the Lady of Soul Award. I guess that's why they opened the show, because they were getting an award. However, I still feel like they didn't let Taj and Lily have their own singing part. So, it was what it was. I was 10 years old when they first came out. They came out in 92. I was 10 years old at the time. But I remember singing, Weak and Downtown. Like, in middle school, like me and my best friend Karla Karla Pace. Follow her on Instagram. She's also the person who sings my intro. Love, love. That's my best friend. The description of her song is always in the description under every video. So if you want the intro song, go ahead and get it from my best friend. And me and my best friend Karla, in middle school, 6th and 7th grade. I've known her that long. We've been friends since the 4th grade. We would sing SWV songs in the back of the classroom in middle school at Hutchins Middle School. We'd be sitting in the back of the classroom, singing SWV. Singing Downtown, singing Weak. I get so weak, and then I can't sing as much as I could back then because I smoked cigarettes for a little while. I quit a while ago, but my voice ain't what it used to be, you know what I'm saying? But I was a backup singer, you know what I'm saying? She was the lead singer and everything. But I'm like, damn, they've been around for a long time because we would literally be in the class singing SWV. We were singing the different songs. It was great. So, congrats to them for being around for 25 years. That is absolutely a milestone. They are still touring. They're still making money off of their gifts of voice. And, that was cool. Tank. Hey, Tank. Tank might not be my in-head husband, but he could sure not be my in-head, side piece. Look, when Tank, I'm a fan of Tank. I have never bought an album, but his singles, I've always liked the singles that he's put out. When he came out, doing Please Don't Go, Please Don't Go. I'm like, okay, Tank, that's cool, but can you please sing slowly for me? You know what I'm saying? Because Slowly's my favorite song, and he didn't sing slowly. However, he did sing this other song that I have heard on the radio before. I did not know that was him. Did I know it was him? Maybe I did. I don't know. What I do know is, just like I'm going on Tidal to look at 112, I'm going on Tidal to look at Tank too, because I have a Tidal subscription. He sang a song, and I feel like Tank has a wonderful singing voice. I think he has a wonderful stage presence, even when he's not singing a sexual song and everything. I loved his performance. I feel like he, in one way or the other, performed the whole sex scene, porno scene on this award show, because he was talking about putting legs up and spreading stuff, and I think at one point he said some stuff was all over the face, and we all know what that means. So I'm like, Tank, you're a little dirty something, ain't you? You're a little dirty man, but you know what it is with this, because you're cute. And then he starts stripping. I'm like, he taking his shirt off? All the way off, and he ain't got no wife beater on underneath. He's gonna show his whole bare chest on TV. Okay, Tank, we ain't gonna say nothing about that. We're gonna let you have that, boo-boo, because you was sexy, but I feel like he did a great job. The dancers who was dancing, it was a great performance. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else. It was a great performance. I only think I wish he had on socks. I'm a weird person. I don't like feet. I don't like people walking around putting their feet on people, and I don't like when men wear shoes without socks. That's just my personal opinion. Even though I wear Uggs and I don't wear my socks with my Uggs, and when I have on slidings, of course you don't wear socks with slidings, but I don't like men who don't wear socks. I think it's funny, especially if I can see your ankles. I just don't. So, as sexy as he looked, as great as he did in that performance, what I'm saying, I am gonna find the damn song. I wish he had on socks, is what I kept thinking. But again, he did really good. He got naked. Keyshia Cole performed. I think she did great. Again, she's a person who did good. She performed that same song on Love and Hip Hop, the reunion. And I didn't like the performance she did at the reunion thing. I felt like it was a little bit cheap and tawdry, you know what I'm saying? I did not like her outfit on Love and Hip Hop when she did the song, and I see now it probably just wasn't executed correctly, because she did the same thing here, except it was executed better. I liked her outfit much better. I think because she had more room on the stage, it looked cleaner. I felt like her vocals were much stronger. But again, it was good. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. Congrats to Keyshia Cole. Demetria McKinney did like a little small, she was featured for a little small performance. Demetria McKinney can sing. People overlook her. Demetria McKinney played Janine on The House of Pains. She played Whitney Houston in the Bobby Christina biopic, and she did like a season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. But she can sing. She has a really great voice. I have some of her music. If you guys have not checked her out, please check her out. Demetria McKinney. Also, my best friend Karla is on Tidal. If you have Tidal, and you search Karla Pace, Karlapace. She's on Title too. I just thought about that. But anywho, Demetria McKinney did really good. She has great music. And the ending was Toni Braxton getting the Legend Award, or the Icon Award. The Icon Award, because she is a legend. You know, Anthony Anderson kind of introduced it. They had 3 singers come out to tribute to her. It was Ro James, Jessie J, and Luke James. Now, Ro James, I think I have, maybe is it Ro or Rio? I think I have this album on Tidal. And I think I listened to it a few times. I can't think of what song it is. Is it Locate? No, is it Permission? Location? Some damn song. I can't, but I know the name. But again, I don't know people when I see them, because I don't, you know, watch video stuff like that. You know, so Ro James did 7 whole days. 7 whole days. And not a word from you. I like that song. I thought what he did was cool. I thought it was a different vibe to it. He has a very raspy voice. Toni Braxton has a raspy voice as well. So you know, he did good. Jessie James, I love her. Jessie J. I think she can sing, not sing. I think she can sing. You know, she did great. She did. You know, you mean the word. I sing low, but I don't like to sing. But if y'all was recording, I'll be loud. You know, but she's, you know, you mean the word to me. You are my everything. You are everything that matters to me. Oh baby, baby. You know, you get it. She did really good. I felt like she hit them notes. She made it her own while still not making it different, but still made it different without making it too different. Thought it was great. Luke James, who did Unbreak My Heart, great performance. I felt like he felt it in his bones. Luke James, when he's in his element, when he's singing and performing, he reminds me of a sober, non-drugged Rick James of 2017. And I don't mean that as in he's an impersonation, or he's a replica of of Rick James, or just because the name happens to be Luke James. But he get, like, when I listen to, you know, when I came home last night, even though there's a Rick James, I can picture that being a 2017 Luke James. And I love his style. When he did Unbreak My Heart, he did it, again, in a way where he made it his own. Like, even when he hit the high note, I was like, it was a whole different kind of high note. And I was like, okay, maybe you should redo this song. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I like that. And, oh my God, I drank too much water. But he was really into it. And even when Jessie J and Ro came out, they, you know, of course, joined him. But he still was like, he was all in his elements. And I loved it. Toni came out and she sang to it. She did, you know, he was the man enough of me. What are you thinking? She did that one. She did, it's like maybe 2 other songs. I feel like she wasn't, I don't know if it was an inner ear issue, meaning I saw a lot of artists pull their inner ear out. The inner ear is the earpiece in their ear when they can hear, so they can hear themselves sing, because it'd be so loud, so much music, they can't hear the music. So I saw a few of them take their inner ear out. So I'm like, maybe she was singing low or not singing, you know, full out or whatever because of the inner ear issue. You know, I think she did a good performance of her songs. But I could tell there was some kind of issue, not to the point where her performance was lackluster or bad. But, you know, I was like, do she realize she's singing a little low? We'll figure that out later. But yeah, she did great. She gave her little acceptance speech. I liked how she said, you know, I'm gonna show them here. You know, I'm gonna show them. You know, people who say you ain't gonna be here, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them. I thought that was cute. You know, since she been dating Birdman, she been getting real gutter. You know, she been getting real extra. And, you know, that was the whole show. So, again, they didn't give out too many awards. They had a lot of performances. All the performances. The only one I did not comment on was it was a performance with Kirk Franklin and a few other people. I didn't know who any of those people were, for one. I feel like Kirk Franklin is the hype man of the century. He's been the hype man for years. It was a good performance, but because I didn't know anyone, I didn't like report on it because I'm like, I don't know who the people are. But it was a good, you know, it was cool. But other than that, that was the whole show. And, you know, so those are my thoughts on the show. You know, I hope you guys tune in. If not, this video will be there anyway. I will be back tomorrow with reviews for Empire, Star, and all of my normal Wednesday shows. You know, I'm going back to my regular schedule of reviewing the shows that are coming on. Yes, Walking Dead will be done on Sundays now. I might start doing Shameless. I don't know. People keep telling me I should review it, but I don't know. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And until next time, people, guess what? Peace.